Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I'm Siti Asana. So now I will explain about how to pronounce 10 words based on my text. Moral degradation is a decrease in attitude, morals or character towards a person or group of people, seen from the aspect of community behavior about how good or bad a teaching is accepted by public regarding an action or deed in the perspective of religion and social life. Where this time I will present this context to the Indonesian nation. Many things are used as benchmark for a country that is said to be a developed country in terms of why the Indonesian nation is still said to be a developing country. One of them can be seen from how the mindset and behavior of people who behave in an adult way towards themselves or a group. We don't know exactly how the fate of this Indonesian nation will continue. If we look at the many phenomena of today's youth, we know that from influence of globalization and technological telematic development, today's youth tend to have westernized culture. We can see that the future of nation consists of youth or people who are generally young. If the younger generation doesn't have a moral, then the nation will be destroyed. In this era, people do not sort or filter which culture can be used according to the cultural ancestry of the Indonesian nation. In this regard, from some common examples in everyday life, we know that there are many phenomena of adolescents who have a high culture of hedonism, increasingly minimal dress patterns, decreased politeness towards others. For example, in the case of justice for Audrey, which was discussed in Indonesian society, analysis of the news circulating in this case already has a bright spot that the bully and the victim are both guilty because of a problem related to a man. From this, we know that moral degradation has erupted in Indonesian society. We know from one of the examples of these cases that can be connected with the problem of moral degradation, namely the decline in the mindset to solve problems without the need for violence. Apart from that, moral cases circulating in Indonesian youth, namely students who fight with an educator. From this, we can also see the decrease in politeness towards older people or a decrease in the moral of youth. We can conclude from these two cases that a decrease in self-control or a weak emotional state will lead to a lack of empathy for others or a decrease in the mindset before acting. Moral is a reflection of how the personality of the country, and so it is with Indonesia. How currently the moral decay of Indonesian people is already at its lowest point in terms of personality in the bad morals of the Indonesian people can be seen from the example of these two cases and examples of other cases in the political, economic, and socio-cultural fields. The Indonesian people also agree with the moral degradation of this nation. Many argue that Indonesian morals is in this millennial era or today are seen to be lacking because maybe education and digital power in this era make teenagers or young people less educated or influence the influence of internal and external factors experienced by today's youth besides the Indonesian state which has entered the fourth era. How do we as young Indonesians overcome today's moral degradation which is increasing day by day? That is by looking at the internal and external factors that we must change first in ourselves. How are we to control our emotions, think logically and realistically? Have high intelligence, increase faith and piety by being grateful, patient, increase knowledge, insights, and do good deeds. As has been said in the Quran, verily you, Muhammad, are on the basis of great morals. Okay, from the text, I found 10 words that I will explain to you how to pronounce it. The first is youth. Youth is fricative sound using your tongue and your teeth. Your tongue is between your teeth. Youth, youth. Your lips is rounded and your jaw is closed. And then the second is phenomena. Phenomena is fricative sound too, using your lower lip and teeth. Phenomena, phenomena. And your jaw is mid. Phenomena. And then great. Great is diphthong sound. Position 1, your tongue in front and your jaw in mid. Great, great. And then position 2, your tongue in front and your jaw is closed. Great, great. And then hour. Hour is a joining vowels using w. It's okay to say how are, but it's better to say hour. It sounds like a native speaker. And then high. High is a silent word with silent G. It's not high, but high. And then knowledge. Knowledge is a silent word with silent K. It's not knowledge, but it's knowledge. And then life. Life is clear L words. Raising the tip of your tongue up and touch the plate just behind your front top teeth. Life, life. Okay, and then will. Will is a dark L word. Move your tongue so the tip is reaching up and close to the bony ridge behind the front teeth but not touching. Will, will, will. And then good. Good is short vowels and your tongue in center or back and your lips is rounded and your jaw is mid-close. Good, good. And then the last is C. C. C is long vowels. Your tongue in front and your lips is spread and your jaw is closed. C. C. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.